Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Alya Wulandari. I would like to do my reading report video. So for this material is about the grammar. So what is the grammar? So the grammar is like the structure in the sentence, like the system that we use or the rules that we use in the word that we are using in a language or in a sentence. That is how we can form the sentence and then express the meaning correctly and change the word forms. So the grammar is that, and then what is the the grammar had the sum of the type. So grammar had the three of the type. The first one is perspective grammar, and then descriptive grammar, and then the last one is pedagogical grammar. So what is the perspective grammar? Perspective grammar is focused like correct or incorrect language that we use. For example, like that shoes is a you instead of that shoes is yours, instead of we use that shoes is you as correct or incorrect. And then descriptive grammar is the how we can actually use language without judging is right or wrong. And then the pedagogical grammar is to teaching second language learners when we combine both like rules and real word usage. And then what is should include in grammar? The first one is some the rules of the grammar have the expectation, like the s in the end of the text that is refers on the having something some thing, and then like for example, my name is like Alya's is novel, and then even like we use the as a plural. And then the grammar is focused only on a standard language, include like that is informal or non-standard varieties. The last one is the rules never changing, like would we use would to do something, and we use was that is already happened, that is never change, right? And then what is my approach to grammar? That's my approach. The grammars we have two functional and formal grammar. For the formal grammar is like a structure based, like we focus on sentence and rules and sentence structure. And then for example, like we use generative grammar to follow mental rules in the brain, and then this is mostly used in linguistics research. And then functional grammar is meaning based, like how the grammar is used in communication. For example, like speaker must for example, like I must know as a speaker's language, like know how I use what, how I use when, where, and then how to use it. Usually functional grammar is used teacher or in the language teaching. But this modern teaching is combined to approve, so we can learn about the structure and the communication too. And then so what is the implementation the grammar in real life context? So they can work differently. For example, like the formal and informal communication, grammar is a use is really different when we get the academic writing and when we casual speech. And then discourse grammar is how grammar works across multiple sentence in conversation or writing. And then the writing versus we can speak language, like some the forms that is more common in speech than we do the writing, that we just like spontaneously to speak without think about the grammar. But it's really different, right? When we writing or get in the for academic writing, we think about the grammar before we write the sentence. Like maybe for in the conversation, like the past perfect tense is was given, but it's often used when we explain about the reason for past events. Then how we can learn about the grammar? So we can learn the grammar for some the theories is say that how grammar is can be learned is in 1915 until 1916 is about behavior. Like we got the behavior to have the habit formation and repetition in correctly grammar. And then the in 1970 until 18 is we use cognitive theories, like we use rules in our main just to our over time. And then 1918 until now is we use a communicative approach, like we learn to meaningful and conversation in practice. And then the connection and emergentism 2000 until now, like we learn absorb grammar, like see patterns in our life that to language that we use. But the modern research I already read is show the grammar is learning is not linear. So student that does not master rules one by one, instead of they can develop their misunderstanding over time. So the next is the teaching grammar and the second language is all the thing about the second language. So how we can teaching grammar and second language, like how the grammar is can be taught. The first one is implicit teaching, and then the grammar context, and then the last one explicit teaching. So explicit teaching is like we giving the students clear grammar rules and explanation, and then the implicit learning is we let the student notice the patterns naturally in conversation. And then the grammar in context, like we teach the grammar inside the real communication. So we had the implementation now. Then we also and now the teaching second languages have effective strategy, like with participant, and then practical takes and input attachments to highlight the grammar in takes, and then discover rules together, and then role playing, like a problem solving activity, so it can be more easy to study for students to understanding. So yeah, I think that a grammar is not just about the rules, like reading, writing. So it's not just a we read something, but it's the system how we can connect from meaning and use. That sometimes people is there like, why you when we already talk about the English that, and then the native speaker is understanding about me and the grammar is not matter. But I think it's really warm because the grammar is show us to how the meaning is, like when, how, was is really important, right? Is if we get the grammar mistake, so the our partner to communication is misunderstanding to what we say to them, to theirs. And then yeah, I think it's like a system that connect from meaning and use. And then the modern language teaching is can balance like structure and communication, and then the grammar should be taught in real concept, not just a spirit exercise. And then we can learn grammar over time, not step by step, strict like step by step the process. So like we just learn and learn. I think that's all from my reading report video about the reading. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.